got late life crisis.
Got death.
That one is
End of life crisis.
End of life crisis.
They dying really. What should I do? I am Daddy Vibes.
I am Baby Q.
And we are
Cookie Max.
Second lah.
Oh, you go to future already, huh?
Then he, abang. Then I said, bro. I said, that's right, I turn, bro. Ding 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 ding. Load up on guns. Bring your friends. Okay, whatever.
Nirvana, bitches. All right. Welcome again
welcome
to
back.
your number one bedtime podcast in your hearts. He is Daddy Vibes.
And he is Baby Q.
Together we are Cookie Max.
Yes.
Okay.
So in order to attain Nirvana.
What?
I don't know.
In order to attain Nirvana?
Niryane.
Nirvana. Nirvana is hippopotamus for those who do not know. But okay.
KG. Babuji. Okay, what are we talking about?
Today, we are going to indulge ourselves
Okay.
in this topic called midlife crisis. What is midlife crisis, Daddy?
What? I don't know. Okay, this is to what I know lah.
Okay.
Like it can be in the middle of your life lah.
Okay.
Right.
So middle means like what? How middle?
So some people die at age 10, so midlife crisis at 5 lah. Some people die at 100, so midlife 50.
But that's the thing. We don't know when we are gonna die. So that's my thing. Midlife crisis.
At any time is a crisis is midlife lah.
Okay lah. So let's give it a
Fuck
range
it
lah.
lah.
Let's give it a range. Okay. Midlife average human life expectancy is about what? 80? Is it?
I think lesser lah.
Okay, 70, 75?
Edward 可以帮我们吗？
Yes.
谢谢你。
Please. We just want to know what is the average life expectancy. Yes.
Okay. So, so whatever that is, like maybe put above 30 lah. Because like you 20s, you just starting your career.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Technically lah.
Yeah lah.
So 30 maybe you mid career switch. Or you're having some form of crisis. That can be relationship, can be financial, can be family.
Yes.
Average global life expectancy
So the average, the average
Okay
life
lah. So
expectancy
we were-
is 72 to
73 ah.
72 to
73.
73.
So we were quite close lah. We said 70 to 75, so it's in that range lah. Okay.
Thank
But-
you, Edward.
Thanks. But like what you said, you know, for me, I feel like midlife crisis does not necessarily mean it has to happen in the middle of your life. Like, you know, some people experience midlife crisis in their 30s, some in their 40s, some
You
in
know
their
why
50s.
this podcast finally launched midlife crisis?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't think we are okay lah. For
If
me,
we didn't go through midlife crisis, this podcast wouldn't be.
no,
existing.
that's what I say. Right
Existed.
now, we are not going through that
Right now,
midlife
no lah.
crisis. It's just I was about to say that because we went through the midlife crisis, so that's why we started this
Yes.
podcast lah.
Yep.
Okay.
So just now, what we wanted to say before that?
Okay. So midlife crisis is this lah. You go through certain. For me, I would say it's more of like you are in a state of constant confusion in your mind.
Oh, wow, well said.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, you know, you feel like I've been doing this. I've been for a certain thing. I've been doing this certain thing for this amount of time, but I still don't feel satisfied, or I don't feel like I am growing, or I feel like as though I'm like very stagnant where I am. But this is something I've been doing for some time. Is like, am I like doing something wrong? You know, the confusion comes when you start. Okay, my usual state of midlife crisis the first thing that popped in my head was, what the fuck am I doing with my life?
Same.
Fuck. You know, and this thought will legit come
And haunt you.
at the most
Crucial.
randomest of times.
Okay.
Don't you think so? Like you just imagine, okay, okay lah. For example, now we're doing this, we finish, okay, we wrap up, and then we go back home. Okay. You just imagine, I like go sit down in the toilet. I want to poo poo or whatever lah. Okay, I just be sitting down in the toilet bowl. Like, suddenly, a lot of things will just rush into my head.
Yeah.
Then I'll be like, fuck, what the fuck am I doing in my life? Yeah. Like I feel like I'm still where I am. Like I'm not progressing in any way. Maybe I'm not even progressing much at all.
But sometimes constant is good.
Yeah, correct. But sometimes
but most of the time, no.
Yeah, especially when it is something that the feeling that this midlife crisis feeling that you get in your heart, right? It's very very uncomfortable. It's a very uncomfortable to me lah. Do you think so?
Yes,
like
correct.
The reason why it's uncomfortable is because
You cannot do anything about it.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
exactly. You cannot do shit about it.
Yes.
And even if you no matter how much you try, like you'll think, okay, if I do this, maybe I can change. If I do this, maybe this thing will change.
Always not good enough
Yeah.
But actually no lah.
So okay lah. Even okay, you now since you say actually it's not. So is it something? This is something I want to ask. Is midlife crisis something that everybody goes through? At
times they don't realize it. It is midlife crisis. No, it comes in many forms. It comes in your job satisfaction, your family, your wife,
for your financial capabilities,
your duty as a son, your duty as a brother, or whatever lah.
Correct. And I feel maybe I can say the midlife crisis actually affects people who are married
But
more
actually,
than people who are single, because married people's responsibilities are that much higher, so they tend to like fall into this midlife crisis maybe much earlier much
maybe
harder than those who are single lah, or at least that's what I think.
But I think it happens to everyone lah.
Yeah, I feel so too.
Only you realize it or not only.
Yeah. So Edward is in your early 20s.
Yes.
Okay. So I just want to ask you, do you get these kind of thoughts?
Yes.
Like randomly out of the blue, like you're
At night mostly.
okay. So mostly you do.
He said happens at night mostly.
No,
I must tell the audience because the audience don't hear what Edward says.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. But does it
So
happen?
suddenly he start to interview the Edward. Okay.
Yeah, no, because we are talking. We both we are same similar age.
I talking to the audience. Suddenly this guy. Okay.
But does it happen to you very regularly?
Edward says in recent times.
When was the last you felt this?
Edward say last probably a week ago.
Then like that, technically speaking, you cannot call it midlife crisis lah.
But you ask Edward whether he termed this as midlife crisis.
Do you?
I wouldn't tell you.
So
what would
doesn't term it as
What would you
midlife
term this
crisis.
as?
What would I tell you?
So he terms it as
Early life crisis.
early life crisis.
That's something I've never heard before. Yeah, okay, yeah, makes sense.
Ask him, is it a specific term that he just came up with, or is it something he heard before?
Yes, he said
It's a random term. Early life crisis.
early life crisis.
Yeah. So I become a commentary.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So what was your confusion about? Shit, should I just make you sit down here? Yeah. I'm sorry. Due to limited space constraints, what is the usual things that you think about, or at least tell us what was the last confusion?
Next recording, I can bring microphone.
Yeah.
What's the next step?
No. What was the last early life crisis thought you had?
What's the next step that I need to take?
No. What was the last thought that you
Yeah,
had?
that is what I'm saying. His last thought was.
I need to take.
Also, he was thinking about what's his next step that he should take, so his life will be secure.
Okay. So okay lah. So then maybe this is something that people who you can say start working already go through this so-called early life crisis lah. Okay. Got late life crisis or not?
Got death.
That one is
End of life crisis.
End of life crisis.
They dying really. What should I do?
Okay.
But yeah, like usually you will die when everything's settled. Hopefully, or 90% settled, or
at least the important things are settled. Then it's okay lah. Other things
most of the time it's like that lah.
Correct.
Or there is a alternative person to help you settle your things.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, my last thought was again. It's usually always in the
Your
toilet.
last thought before you die.
No. The thought, the midlife thought, the fuck my life. What the fuck am I doing in my life? That kind of thought. And it's always usually the pooping times.
Mine is before I sleep. I like sleep. What the fuck am I doing? Like suddenly the life goes crashing down. Oh my god.
Okay lah.
Like,
I don't like
before I sleep.
Before I sleep,
so many thoughts.
Before I sleep, I only got one thought.
What?
Money.
Masturbate.
Money.
Oh, money.
How to make money. So okay, this is something that has helped me. I got problem sleeping lah basically. Okay. So
sheep lah.
No, doesn't work. I tried, doesn't work. Insomnia. So and I realized quite a long time back that thinking about money kind of helps me to sleep. I don't know why.
Why?
I don't know.
For you lah.
For me. Yeah. I'm not rich. I'm I'm just a average Singaporean earning average salary. Okay. So that's the thing. The thought about how to make money kind of like calms me down.
Oh.
So that's why I can sleep early.
Because if I think about making money, then my mind will even more.
Because it branches you out to different aspects of how to make money, right? Yeah. So that's why. So I over the years I learned to control that branching out before sleeping. So for me, it's more like the thinking about how to make money is more like okay, doing this can make money, doing that can make money, doing this can make money. That's how I am lah.
Nice.
And I feel that this is also due to this constant midlife crisis that I am going through. When was your last?
My last year July.
So specific, yeah.
Yeah. When life came crashing on me.
Okay, last year.
So it was like a major event, a major life crisis lah for me.
Okay. It's not something you can share lah.
Yeah, it's not
okay.
something.
Okay.
But yeah,
but is it like more to
things are all crumbling down, crashing on me, and then it's like, what the fuck am I doing? What can I do? I cannot do anything.
But is it more towards like the financial side or the emotional side?
Both, all at once.
Okay. So that's why I said everything came crashing down on you. So that was the last time you actually felt this so-called midlife crisis feeling. Actually, Larry, you're not bad already, no?
Why? Not bad,
It's almost a year. Almost a year since you felt that. Like for me, I'm feeling it almost every other day, and it has been something that.
I mean, I still feel it, but it's not as major as.
As in, it's more like a fleeting
it's
thought.
Just thoughts, random.
And then it will just go past. Then you continue with your life. Oh, okay.
It's not disturbing.
Yeah lah. I tried like pushing it away, but somehow,
how you overcome it?
I've not overcome it yet. Until now, no. My last midlife crisis thought was probably, I don't know, maybe a Monday or last weekend or something. It's very recent. Mine is, like I said, it always happens like every other day, every 2-3 days. At least 2 to 3 times a week lah.
Guys, comment below.
Yes.
Help. How to overcome?
Yeah. Help me. Any help? I just want to get the thought out of my head. But I don't think these so-called feelings or emotion would go away that easily or go away anytime soon.
Yes, you're right.
The reason because normal lah. Like I said, average Singaporean earning average salary, we always want to do better in terms of trying to keep up with our financial capabilities, not just to ourselves, but even to our parents, our spouse, our kids, our family, and all those things lah. So that thought will always be there until you reach that certain so-called mental goal that you have put for yourself.
Okay, on the other hand, I shall not say average. It's slightly above average.
Yeah.
Okay, but I was burnt out. Okay, I was doing. It was quite good to the point where a typical day for me is like I really exhaust the whole day lah. Okay, I can be doing anything, all my things. I'm doing it at the same time. So I will stretch, like I will not have breaks for the longest time. For example, I can go on for like 3 months. Then I take a break. But how my break was, I went overseas.
Like a
so
short
that's my
trip,
break. Like 5 days, 3 days, 4 days. And it's a mixture. Like sometimes I go alone, sometimes I go with a partner, sometimes I go with a family.
So it's more like every 3-4 months once. Oh, okay.
But during the last year, July, right, there everything come crashing. Then I don't have that luxury to do that anymore. But I have the luxury of time.
Yes. But knowing him, I vouch for him. He's the kind of guy who likes to keep himself busy lah. You know, like he's like that. Your brain is like that lah. That's the only
cannot keep quiet lah.
Best way I can put it. Yeah,
then,
the brain will be like, hey, okay, here.
Yeah, I pull him back to come and concentrate on this podcast.
Yes.
You know how we gonna plan stuff.
So basically, this conversation also kind of like happened like years back lah. Maybe 2020?
2020.
Yeah, 2019, 2020. So at that point of time already, okay, I don't know about him. Like at that point of time already, I was going through the midlife crisis. So for us, it was more like, because, okay, we both worked in the same place and I was in charge of controlling the roster. Okay. So I got the luxury of constantly pulling him into my roster lah, to work same shift with me lah. Because we vibe, we sing and everything. So the moment we start work and we while doing our work and everything, we are conversing, we are having good conversations, and the conversations can carry on for hours and hours and hours until by the time we like, fuck, 6:45. Time to go back.
Yeah. We were doing shifts, night shifts together. Yeah, so, but because he does the roster, like most of the time I tell him, hey bro, if got OT, no need to give me. Give other people. I know how to find my money elsewhere.
Correct. He's like that. Like wherever he sees there's an opportunity to, like make some money. He's gonna
money.
Think a lot about it. So during the point of time I was going through the midlife crisis when we were working together, that's how we started realizing, since the time we start work and we are talking, we are chit-chatting, and we not say we are talking nonsense, no.
Yeah.
We talk a lot about intellectual stuff. I'm not saying we are very smart or what. I'm just saying that, things that
intellectual
things that pique your interest, things that make you expand your knowledge.
Everything under the sun lah.
Yeah, everything under the sun.
Not legit, not talking cock lah.
Correct. So that's when we were like, actually we can do podcasts.
Like to talk so much, right? Come lah, talk on set lah.
Yeah, and after...
and I also dare to a lot of people who say make podcast easy. Come, do your own podcast.
Try. Initially, I know making podcast was not easy, but at the same time, I didn't know it was that, I won't say difficult lah. It's just the hurdles that you need to...
Got learning curve.
Got learning curve. So a lot of things we had to like stop a bit, get this, get that,
need
do
to
this,
fine
do that.
tune
That kind of thing. Even up till now, at this moment, we are fine tuning things here and there. As and when we can tune here, we tune here, we can tune there, we tune there, that kind of stuff.
Lucky Edward never see.
Yeah, that's right. It's okay lah. Busy.
Never mind. Okay. Get it.
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to say is midlife crisis kind of like gives you an opportunity to like our situation lah.
To restart.
Yeah, to restart.
Whatever plans that you have made in the past.
Correct. Like for example, if I've not met him at all, I don't know him. I don't think I would even want to. I don't think the thought of making a podcast would ever cross my mind in the first place.
Yeah.
You get, You get what I mean?
Correct. But yeah, it's just keeping yourself busy lah, basically, so you can siam all these negative thoughts. I mean, like you say, you don't know how to overcome this, right? But you imagine that if you are like too tired to even think of shit, then that shit won't come to you lah.
It will still come. I'm saying this because I have been extremely tired before, and it when it wants to come, it will just come. But it's not say something that affects my life very greatly lah. It's just that, how to say, your brain does not, when the moment your brain stops thinking about other things that you're supposed to be focusing on, right? When it switches off, then this midlife crisis comes into play. Or when you're thinking too much about something that is affecting you, then this thought comes again. So it's like a double-edged sword.
Oh yeah, I've been through like also non-focusing at time, not at times, like at that specific period,
Like your
in my life,
mind switch off.
Switch off.
Okay.
Like you do what also like bosui. Like you do anything also, it doesn't, you cannot gel with it. It really fucking disrupts your life.
Yeah.
Then like, even though you know you got things to do, you are busy, but then because you're not focused lah.
Correct.
So yeah.
But it's usually when you're alone, right? These kind of thoughts come usually when you're alone, am I right?
Yeah, true.
Not like when you are with someone.
So it's good lah to have someone.
Yeah.
What are you thinking lah?
Huh? No. Because since we are talking about this, that's when like I start to realize, like, me explaining the feelings and thoughts about my midlife crisis makes me understand my midlife crisis just a tad bit better.
Nice. It's good, right?
Normal lah, midlife crisis. You think okay? Don't say man or women lah. Generally, midlife crisis, I don't think anybody would want to. I don't know whether I say want. Okay, I would want to approach someone to talk about it or not. Because from what I have experienced, for me, I feel like midlife crisis is more like something that you need to deal with yourself internally. No matter what someone else says to you to make you feel better. Maybe just for that short temporary moment, you're gonna feel better. But then when you're back to your alone self, that it's gonna creep up back to you again.
Oh, okay. I got one, and I don't mind sharing.
Okay.
This midlife crisis of mine. So actually, it took me. Now is what, January, right? Okay, February. Okay. So it took me like 3-4 months to finally bleach my hair. No? I already bought it. Okay, I'm the kind of person who like to do it myself. So like for the past like 3-4 years, every year once I will do it lah. I will do it, then after that I let it like grow out and then cut it away, then let it be fresh for a whole year, then I do it again.
So it's more like 1 year once kind of thing, or what?
Yeah.
Oh.
The tradition. Okay, but this time round, it took me extra 4 months to think about it. I was supposed to do it like last year, like October, November. Already bought all the stuff.
Okay.
You know why or not? Midlife crisis. I was checking my hair. My hair is thinning lah, bro. Like the middle of the crown. I'm not ashamed to say this lah. It's like middle of the crown, like lah. You, because like standard before you want to do something to the hair, right, you like touch a bit, you see, look at the mirror. And then I like touch and feeling like, lah, this one going to end of the month already, my hair still not thick, And then like,
so you took the extra few months to see whether your hair grows back.
To think like, this one if I bleach, more drop.
Become worse.
Then like, midlife crisis also.
When the moment you realize your hair is thinning, what
I realized
how
this
did
like
you feel?
Few years ago, but then like
it wasn't that obvious, or you just, for you it's more like it will grow back because it's not bad. It's the starting stage lah. So now the recent one is when you were saying that is, what did you feel the moment you realized that it's getting bad?
I feel like I said because like to me lah, the most sweet part of myself is my hair.
Okay. Yes.
To me lah, and it's my crown, jewel.
Yeah.
My crown jewel. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So like, and then like if it's gone, then it's like. But yeah, then it took me like quite some time lah for me to do it again lah. But then like, I was thinking. Fuck it lah, do lah. If serious, because why? If it will be botak, it will botak regardless whether I bleach or not.
Yeah, correct. But then again, isn't it more like you are? You're speeding up the whole process.
Okay lah.
But so you're okay lah. That means, am I right to say like, at the moment that if suddenly one day you wake up and you realize that you need to shave your head bald, you're saying you'll be okay, or you would just accept?
I think I accept lah. I mean, I'm ready to accept really lah. If in the event, because when I bleach my hair, right? If something went wrong, the hair will actually drop. The hair will all drop lah.
Okay.
They be even thinner than whatever it is. So I was actually kind of prepared lah.
Okay.
So I bleach. I say, still got hair. Okay lah.
Okay. I'm glad I asked you this question lah.
So I did it. I usually bleach 3 or 4 times lah, to get the tone that I want lah.
Rabas ya bro. That
Usually
3 to 4 times basket.
But like I say lah, I will actually leave my hair for a year and don't.
Yeah, but in that moment itself, you're already like destroying.
All in the name of fashion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have another question in regards to this.
Can finish in 1 minute. Right?
No. No.
Okay.
So we will
hold on
catch
to that
you
thought.
guys. I'm sorry, you guys have to catch us for the next part.
All right. See you guys later. I am Daddy Vibes.
I am Baby Q.
And we are Cookie Max. Second.
Oh, you go to future already, huh?
Then he, abang. Then I said, bro. I said, that's right, bro.
You know what I do? So this question that I get asked a lot by a lot of my friends, or even my cousins have asked the same question. What shampoo you use for your head? So I tell them I don't use shampoo. Then what you use? My face wash.
Really? So one time.
Then they ask, face wash for your head? Why? Because I don't know where my face ends.